And then for functional safety, as I mentioned before, we have K3 with both ASIL-B and ASIL-D variant. Similar as the K1 family, customers will get safety manual, FMEDA, and other collateral support with K3 from us. On top, we do offer you several new safety software products with K3. This includes 3 products. First is the blue box you see here called Safety Peripheral Driver. And this includes 2 drivers for safety peripherals, which is the BIST Manager and Extended Microcontroller Arrow Manager. And this follows the same architecture as the real-time drivers and is applicable for both AUTOSAR and the non-AUTOSAR environment. The second component is the structure called self-test library, and this is used to detect the runtime detection of permanent hardware faults in process calls with an up to 90% diagnostic coverage. And this call self-test library is based on ARM Cortex-M7 for K3 family. The third product, which is the green box here, is what we call Safety Framework Software, SAF. And this is a product to provide detection and the reaction mechanism for single point and latent hardware faults with 6 software components in this library. It has a full coverage of the so-called software safety mechanisms within the MCU, which you could find in the K3 safety manual. It is a recommended solution for many assumptions in the safety manual as well. And also the documentation is available for integrating the SAF product into applications that convert to the ISO 26262 standard. Commercially, the first item, the blue box here at SPD, requires no extra production license cost. You buy the standard K3 silicon and you will access to the SPD package. And for call self-test and the safety library, customers could purchase the production license. I will introduce in a moment. And there is also evaluation version of these 2 products available, which will provide you limited code and test coverage, but you get access to the safety and user manual so that you can have a feeling what is this product about before buying it. And the benefit of the K3 safety softwares are this is a common solution across the S32 processors, and the products are developed according to ISO 26262 compliant process. It supports all safety integrity levels up to ASIL-D. And more important, this is a fast time to market because customers don't need to go through the pain to read all the documentations on the MCU, on the ARM core, to come up with this software. And also the efforts to generate quality and safety documentation are saved to a large extent by reusing what we already offered on the MCU side. So that's the introduction about the real-time driver, the safety and the security software. And then the last piece in this runtime software is what we call IPCF. And this is a software we developed to address this multi-core processing inside the K3 family. And several challenges or let's say benefits of this IPCF in multi-core computing is first, there is a requirement to do this parallel computing. There is a need to improve the performance of computational intensive algorithms and functions by resolving sub-problems at the same time on different cores. And also the communication in low latency and higher bandwidth for real-time application is required. Then the second challenge is about safety. So there is a requirement to have communication between 2 entities in a safety manner. And the third requirement is high integration. So this means several software components with varying domains should work on the same ECU. And IPCF is the product to solve these challenges for customers. So the IPCF is mainly doing this core-to-core communication firmware inside one MCU, and it's using this shared memory layer approach to do this cross-core communication. The value of the IPCF, again, it's a common solution across the S32 platform, meaning if you're already using it on the other devices, you